Hello there. Today we'll be doing a bit manipulation, 29th item of the Neetcode, reverse bits. So to reverse bits, what we're doing here is that, let me just clean up this code here. What we're doing is that we will be reversing all the bits from the right hand side to the left hand side. This means that we could turn this integer into a string and then reverse the string and then turn it back into int. But that's not what we want to do here. We're trying to figure out if we understand bit manipulation, and that is what we're gonna do. So there are, let's just play with the bits. So let's set up a result equals 0. That basically means that we're gonna have 32 bits of zeros, and we're gonna start filling up the first item with the last item. So how do we get the last item? For I in range of 32. So we're gonna try to get the first item first. So how will we get the first item? So let's see. This is basically a bit shifting operation. We're looking at the ith item in our array in our int, and by shifting it by I, we are looking at that particular item. So we're shifting by 0 right now. We're looking at the 0th item. If I shift by 1, we're looking at the first item. So on and so forth. We're looking at each item one bit at a time. With that, we can now get this bit. So by ANDing it with 1. So what an AND operator does is that if it's a 1 and a 1, it's going to be a 1. So if it's 0, it's going to be a 0. So we know for sure, we find out what exactly this bit is. Once we know this bit, let's insert it into our array. Into our int. The way we're going to insert it into our int is to use an OR operator. So how this works is that we look at the n, the bit, and let's push this into the 32 minus I. So what happens when we shift it by 32 minus I? What happens is that we shift the 1 or the 0 to the 32nd place, which is the beginning of the bit. And we insert it there by using an OR operator. An OR operator suggests that if it is at 1, it will remain a 1. It will become a 1. If it was a 0, it will become a 0. So what happens is that, so it doesn't change anything else. Everything that was 1 before, it will just get a OR of a 0, and it will remain a 1. If it was a 0 before, it stays a 0. And if our bit is a 1, it will change the bit to a 1. So with that, we're going to just change everything one bit at a time, and we will have our answer. And then we return our results. Let me show you in code form how that looks. Oh my goodness, what the heck? It looks like parentheses are doing some weird stuff. Oh shoot, what's going on? Zeros all the way. Oh, I see. Right. Run the code again. Oh. Okay, one more time. I wonder what's wrong here. I'm not sure. Oh. Looks like I made a mistake. No, I don't think I made a mistake. What the heck happened here? I'm not sure what happened. 31 minus I. Right. So the reason why was I set this to 32, and there was only 31 spots, so it went in reverse and it didn't give me the proper error. And so now it is correct, because we start at the 31st spot rather than 32nd spot, because we count to 0. That was a blunder on my part. But that is how you can solve this problem. I tried to look for a clear solution, but I think if you look at Neetcode's solution, you have more explanation there about this, but I'm going to just do it visually now for you. So let's grab, so what happens here is that you take this right here and you mod it with like a bajillion ones. I mean, you don't mod it, you use an or with a bajillion ones. And what happens is that these remain the same, and you add 1 to the end of this item, and you just grab an extra 1. So basically what that means is that you grab this, and this becomes, oh shoot, this becomes a 1 right there, and that will end the loop. I don't think there's anything else to show here, but I think we learned a lot about bit manipulation, about like choosing which particular bit we want by doing this AND operator, and adding any bit we choose using the OR operator. And using these two skills here, we were able to reverse the entirety of the N here. I think that was a very good learning. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And if you want more videos, check the link in the description below. Alright, thank you very much and have a good one.